Okay, so after 5 minutes of deliberating where to sit to take this video, I'm ready to do my part 3 of my Meet the Typist video. These questions, if I can find my tab, are from, there we go, sorry, debtsandredledgers, who is also known as valyabarton, who is a very fun person I roleplay with. I enjoy, well, I'm currently in a, like in a beauty parlour getting Harley and Valya's nails done, which is fun. Okay, so first question is, what do you think about Harley and the Joker's relationship? Well, I love it. Like, it's my favourite pairing in any series. I sort of brushed over, sorry, my words aren't working at the moment. I sort of brushed over this in my last video, or part 1, I don't know, whatever video it was, on the question. I just think it's so perfect, and like it's a beautiful pairing, because here is, you know, you've got the joke. I'm trying to get my hand in, this isn't working. Okay, on one hand, okay, here's the Joker. Okay, so on one hand you have the Joker, who is this completely, like, he doesn't have the same emotions as we would, you know, he's not someone who goes out and falls in love or really has any attachment whatsoever to anybody. Someone who just discards human life because he doesn't care about it, you know, he has no value for human life, so to love someone is kind of like a foreign concept to him. And then on the other hand, which works, which I must be in the center, sorry, on the other hand, yeah, we have Harley, who, or we'll start with Harleen, okay? She's, well, if we're going by the Harley Quinn comics, which as I do, I believe in those are how it goes. She's this girl, she gets into her psychology, whatever, and she starts her obsession with him, you know, early on, and I don't know, should I say spoilers? Spoilers, revealing things that happen in comics, spoilers, yeah, whatever you've been warned. Yeah, so, you know, after the death of Guy, her boyfriend she had in, university, you know, after that she becomes just obsessed with him, and he's the reason why she goes to Arkham and is so determined to become his doctor. And after everything, you know, for her to go in and to just really, like, I guess, click with him, even though in reality he's probably just manipulating her through those things, obviously, because he's the Joker. But her to go in there and after a while just fall in love with him and be to be willing to completely change herself for this man, this psychopath, who at any moment could decide he doesn't want to bother with her anymore and just snap her neck, or, you know, I'm not going to go into any details in case any of you have a weak stomach or whatever, or you're like young, I don't know, but he could do so many gruesome things to her, and yet he keeps her around. And so she completely just uprooted her life, her safe life, you know, to be with this man who she doesn't have any, like, reassurance that it's gonna last. And you think about it, like, I've always believed that one day the Joker will kill her, and Harley will be okay with that. You know, it'll be, I personally believe Harley knows this, that their relationship will only ever end with the death of one of them, or both of them. And I believe they're both going to be the end of each other. You know, I don't know, it's romantic in a way. You guys are into that, like I am. So I just think, yeah, and just the fact that she's changed, you know, she's changed herself, and he's just kind of gotten used to her and is just, he's happy to have her there now, you know, like, he may be rather a bit of a douche to her at times, but I don't know, it just really, I just think it is one of the most perfect pairings ever, because it's not perfect to anyone else outside. You know, you've got, main example is, you know, her best friend, Ivy, is trying to convince her to say, being all like, you know, you need to leave him, he's not good for you, he doesn't love you, and everyone is convinced, you know, Batman, all the other rogues, general Gothamites, they're convinced too, but they're so convinced that the Joker doesn't love her and that she shouldn't be with him, and yet, like, for them, the two of them are just, they I don't know what that means. They go together? I don't know. Whatever. It's just so perfect for them. Like, as a couple, they are perfect together. Because they click. They just interlock. It's a good little metaphor. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I think of their relationship. I think it's perfect, and there's so many layers to it, and it's a beautiful one, and I love it. It gets me really emotional at times. And I know a lot of people won't agree on me with this, as a lot of people have told me it's a bit messed up that I support a relationship like this, but I do. I support it wholeheartedly. Okay, moving on after 7 minutes almost of that question. Sorry, this is gonna need like 3 videos. Next question is headcanons for young Harley. Okay, oh, where am I? My tab back. Okay. So this is going to take me a while because I have a lot of headcanons for her. I'll only name a few because I don't really want to go into it too far because I have a few headcanons coming up and I don't want to reveal anything too early, you know. Spoilers. Okay, my headcanons for young Harley, which I might be repeating a couple I said yesterday. I'm not sure. Can't remember what I put in that video very well. These are my main ones. Okay. She wasn't wanted. Not planned. She was, to her parents, a mistake. They didn't want her whatsoever. They didn't believe that she fit their lifestyle, and so yeah. And she grew up knowing this for a fact, and they didn't. It wasn't that they were emotionally abusive. Oh my god, if my glasses don't stop reflecting, oh my god. Okay, sorry, this is annoying me. Try and keep my head down so you can actually see my face. I could just sit over here. Oh, that works. Okay, we're sitting over here. No, it's uncomfortable. So yeah. So, yeah, she knew this all her life that she wasn't wanted because though they didn't really say it to her, you know, so they weren't really like the emotionally abusive ones. It was the fact that they never had the time of day for her. Everything else was more important, like than this little girl who relied on them. They had just no interest in her, and that they just wanted her out of the way, pushed aside because they're more important in their lives, they believed. Another one, number 2. I believe one of my headcanons is also that Harley had a lot of friends in high school. Not so much like close friends that are like know everything about you type friends. It was just the fact that she was surrounded by a lot of people, because where she didn't get the love from her parents, she seeked it with other people. From other people, I should say. So she seeked it from other people, and she used having their company. She believed if she was surrounded by them, that she wouldn't feel so lonely. Cliche one, I know. Another one. Oh, this is kind of half and half. Like, it's half young Harley, but it sort of meshes together with current Harley. It's one that at a young age, in her, like, her just, like, what's it called? Like, just before she was a teenager, so, when they're like tweens? I don't know. Um, so when she was younger, she developed a very, God, I've got a complete mental blank. Sorry, she developed a serious case of OCD. I don't know if that's how you say it. Like, where everything needed to be perfect. It wasn't just the whole cleanliness thing, you know, all this ordering thing. Like, she was a very neat person, so her room had to be in perfect order, and as it does now in the Joker, with the way she lives with the Joker. It was more so the fact that her life had to be perfect. She had to be, as a person, completely perfect, and this was what she believed would be a way to make her parents care. So it's the same with her gymnastics and any other activity she did. And like as a child, she did. I think she would have done ballet and things like that, just because her parents would have given her lots of activities to do, just to get her out of their hair. But so that's the reason she put so much effort and time into her gymnastics, even though her parents never really gave her 5 seconds. You know, they never gave her time or ever came to any of her meets or whatever. She was just so determined to be able to do everything perfect, you know, her flips, her cartwheels, her uneven bars, everything. She was just needed the perfection. She thought it would bring love. One last headcanon. I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. One last headcanon. Oh my god, I've got so many written down, but I don't want to go through them because I've only got like 3 minutes left of this video. One last headcanon. Harley never had any pets. Because her mother, for one, didn't like animals because they left hair everywhere. Could have fish, but whatever. So she never really had that companionship that an animal would bring you. Because yeah, she was not allowed one, and so the only time she would ever get to see animals is at the zoo, which hyenas. She liked them. Just so you know. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, so she'd spend a lot of time at the zoo when possible, and at her friends' houses who had cats, dogs, you know, just general pets. So yeah, she never, as a child, got any of the things most children do have. So she had a pretty crappy childhood, but not in the common sense, not in the same sense as a lot of the other rogues would have had, where they were beaten by the parents or had full-on emotional abuse, or grew up with without parents or different relatives whatsoever, or anything. And yeah, I don't know if it's a headcanon or not, but Harley's parents are both dead. Like, I don't know if it's a young Harley one, but they're both dead, you know, father of natural causes, mother of not so natural causes, but I'm going to keep that one a secret because that's coming up in a little drabble, probably, or it won't. So I really can't count it, class it as a drabble, because it's going to go for, like, a lot. I can't do a drabble. I always ramble on and make him way more than I should. But, yeah, so, yeah. I think, well, I've got a minute left of this video, so I'm going to leave the next questions, which I have 1, 2, 3 questions left from debtsandredledgers, which I'm going to leave for another video, which I will record like straight after this, but I just sort of need to finish recording this, otherwise it's not going to let me upload it, and I need to find a really more comfortable spot because this is just up against my bed is just, and it's hot, so I'll probably get changed. I don't know. I'll wear something different in like every video. Alright, I'm getting to the point where I'm rambling pointlessly, so I'm just going to stop recording. And yeah. Alright, bye. Mwah.